up, everybody? If you're watching this, I assume you saw the title. You want to win top lane every game, or you want to win mid lane every game. It doesn't matter with Cho, you'll always win lane. As long as you play him right. Now, Cho'Gath is one of the highly underrated champions in the game, and you're going to see why. So viable spells, I would say if you're a top laner, would be Flash and Teleport, but if you're mid lane Cho, I would do Flash and Ignite. And for top lane, you might want to take Ignite anyway, because before some items, he has trouble dealing out a lot of damage. I would say before 6. So, there you go, before his ult. Now for runes, Mark of Magic Penetration because you are an AP champion. 9 Seals of Armor, 9 Glyphs of Scaling Magic Resist. That's all to help with in lane. And 3 Quints of Movement Speed. And you'll see why later. We need this guy to be really fast. Now, I've been messing around with Cho for 2 months, 2 or 3 months, and this is one of the best champions in the game. And, I think this is the best build that I have with him. Like I say, you're going to want to max Q, get 1 hit of the W because it's a silence, and get E, maybe even before the W at some rates if they have a range champion, because that gives you the ability to do range damage. Your E does. But after you have 2 of those, just max out your Q right away, obviously picking up your R when necessary and your E when necessary. So, I have the luxury of facing a LeBlanc in lane, and LeBlanc does no damage to me whatsoever. By the time she has her ult, it's already too late. Bam, 1 Q, you're done. And just like that, the roller coaster begins where Cho'Gath will be fed. Now, I wasn't CSing that well in the lane because she is a lane bully to a melee champion, but there's ways to get around that. So defense 21, just to help with in lane, and this is my personal touch of utility 9. I like this because it gives some movement speed. It also gives you mana regen because he has such high mana costs. And if you don't have mana regen, dude, you're going to be waiting a long time, and 3 Qs will drain you, just like that. So grab the mana regen. It doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, dude, it is. So here we go. LeBlanc's back again, and she does not have enough damage to even try to poke at me. Watch this. So I missed the Q there. She knows her window of opportunity is open because my Q's down. So she's going to go in for the poke. Poke, poke, that was the ultimate. That did nothing to me. I know she's going to go back there. That's a tip, too, when fighting LeBlanc. If they do that W thing, where they flash to you, don't Q it right next to you, but where she's going to go back. So that'll always hit her right off the bat. Now, we're engaging in lane again. Once again, I managed to miss the Q. That's going to happen, man. You're going to miss a lot of Qs. Cho'Gath was nerfed to where they had to reduce that Q by a lot. It used to be a lot faster. So she's coming in. She's going to get hits on me, but I managed to Q her. Silence, she can't do anything. Get back. She's not low enough for me to feast her yet, and I don't have Ignite. But I see I got her on the run here, and I'm just going to try to keep hitting her down with Q. Hitting her down with Q. Because like I said, just focus on farming, hitting them down with a Q, a W, and alerting if they go missing. That's so important for a LeBlanc. You always have to do that. Damn it, Lee. I see Lee there. Nothing I can do about that. Lee and LeBlanc together will just own me every time. That's why I had to flash. May not have been my best option, but I mean, you know, why even worry? Just be safe. Cho'Gath doesn't have an escape, but if you can stun enemies with your Q, it can be used as an escape. So she goes all in, like I said before. You Q where she goes back to. You W. I follow up like an idiot, get her to stun me. And out of the corner of my eye, who do I see coming up? But none other than the great Lee Sin. Well, he actually hasn't appeared yet. Maybe I can tell the future. But watch. See, I start queuing. I hit that. Brings down her clone. She's escaping. I see Lee. I say, forget it. It's not worth it. Don't want to feed Lee. He kicks me back into her. I'm dead anyway. I have no choice. Might as well kill LeBlanc. Not the greatest choice by Lee, but as you can see, Cho has extreme burst. Now, here it is in slow-mo again, just for people that might have missed it. He does his little skill shot on me. He flashes ahead of me. He kicks it back. Look at all the resources they wasted for this. And then I just feast. 1 Q. Bursted. And if I would have had maybe, I don't know, a W or some more health, I might have been able to take down Lee. But, you know, let's not get all that greedy. Now, here's a clip where it's just... It's too tanky. I can't explain that any other way. Malzahar ults me, and it's just over from there. Now here we go, but Cho, we need our jungler. I'm gonna go, no you don't, dude. The greatest thing, one of the greatest things about Cho, is that he has Smite. His ultimate does over 1,000 true damage to monsters. So let's say your jungler died. Maybe he dived like an idiot, and you need someone else. I'm here. Cho smites it down. You don't even have to worry about Smite. It does more damage than Smite on early level. So I walk away, and there you go. Now, for team fights. I see this Lee Sin. He went in and he dived, so I say, okay, Vayne, you're dead. 2 hits, bam, I get with a Q, I can come back to the team fight. I wasn't worried about them attacking Kog'Maw because Nunu won't do anything, and Jax is already getting peeled down. So I said, forget it. He's not worth the peel. He can take care of himself. And as we could see, I was right, because he did get the double kill, unofficially. I'm chasing Malzahar here. There's nothing he can do. Hit him with the Q, hit him with the W, a basic attack, he's done, we got the ace. Cho in team fights is so deadly because they don't want to focus him. He's the tank, but at the same time, he's dealing true damage, Q, magic damage, and it's just, his ratios aren't great, but the damage he can deal is extreme. So, I'm seeing here, I'm like, guys, just grab the inhib real quick. We can grab it. They aren't going to come attack us. But they start poking at him. But, hey, I'm not even mad because it doesn't matter at this point. I'll just burst down this inhib and then I'll go help him. We're already pretty fed. And Kog'Maw is in his hyper carry mode at this point where he can burst down just Jax and anything that moves. So, I can see here, bam, land the Q on Lee, W, you're done. And then I start coming over here, trying to pick off Malzahar. I see him. Miss the Q, doesn't matter. W, my R's up, mine is my ult, and just eat him. So there we go. Cho is, I type it in the chat, Cho'Gath's so underrated, being all cocky bastard. Because I want to get people to play this champion, man. I'm sick of seeing Renekton, Shyvana, you know, Lucian, Kate, Twitch. Forget the meta. And I hope you guys enjoy this guy, Cho'Gath.